Mom did a great job on the new sign. Check it out, y'all. Oh my goodness. It's official now that the sign is on the old well house that our subscribers voted in on the main channel. It's just been a while. Welcome back to another daily Scuttlebutt with Ivy's Family Factotum. I'm Anson. It's actually later in the afternoon. I do apologize for that. I tried to get these out sooner than later, but man, with the time shift over the weekend, we've been staying in bed until 9 something. So I guess I'm gonna have to start setting an alarm clock or something. But it's a little breezy, so I do apologize for that if that's getting picked up. But I do want to go ahead and go grab my coffee. I'm gonna go grab a seat, and then we'll have a little bit of a chit chat. There we go. Hopefully it's a little bit better sitting over here in the shop. I know lighting wise it gets a little wonky sometimes because we're underneath a yellow tarp, right? So the light does shift it some, but I'm still drinking coffee even though it's 1:18 in the afternoon. Yeah, so probably see behind me, got the bandsaw. We've been resawing up some cedar, and if you caught the live last night or yesterday afternoon, you would have seen that I've been breaking out really bad. Got it on this arm too with some I'm pretty sure that it's poison ivy that I got from somewhere. I just don't know 100% where, because I've done other stuff, and clearing land and putting stuff through truck, the wood chipper that we're still borrowing, and then cutting down a few trees and stuff like that. But I don't remember being in contact with any poison ivy, but I have been close to it. Like I know I've been close to it, but I don't remember physically touching any. Now, obviously, if I'm moving cedar logs or moving stuff that I know it has poison ivy on it, right? Because I can physically see it, but I'm using gloves, right, to move that stuff around. And I think even though I'm not physically touching it, that just being in proximity to it enough to where either some of the spores that might be flying in the air coming from it, because it's being jostled and moved around, is getting onto my arms because I've been wearing short sleeve shirts, right? So I think I'm going to go ahead and look into investing into some long sleeves, like some of the more of the summer style long sleeve shirts, or even the summer, the thinner material type, button up type shirts, more like your Western wear, I guess is what you call them, type shirts. Just something that I can, because I get hot, right? Obviously, I'm a hairy individual. Obviously, I don't have my entire body covered in body hair, but I do have a significant amount of chest hair and a little bit of back hair, enough to where I get hot in the summertime. So I cannot be out here in the heat of day wearing a hoodie or wearing stuff that is more meant for colder temperatures, because I'd overheat just way too fast. So I do need to look into getting some other, shirts or other materials that I can utilize, other than what I have, or I'm just going to have to wait to be clearing land whenever it's cooler temperatures and this stuff's not out there. Because, I mean, even in the wintertime, poison ivy's still around. It might be dormant, right? It might be dead at where it's not leaving, leafing, like it is now. And obviously during the wintertime, different trees, vines, stuff like that, the sap in those things are not flowing. So, but you can still get poison ivy and poison oak and poison sumac, all those things, even in the wintertime. It's just not as well known because those plants are dormant, right? But I normally don't have an issue, handling that stuff in the winter. And I know right now, we still need to clear land. We still have a lot of land that needs to be cleared. And I'm just, every time I go to do something, I'm breaking out like this. And I don't want to leave all that responsibility up to just, mom and dad. And Gladys, she doesn't even really come out a whole lot either because she knows that she's allergic to the cedar. So obviously dealing with all the cedar that we're doing now, she tries to stay clear of that. Otherwise she starts, to have respiratory type issues, or, gets to be itchy herself because she knows that she's allergic to those because she actually had a test panel done for allergens. So that's one of the things I'm still going to have to schedule to do, which I will probably end up scheduling something like that after we get back from our vacation. So countdown is on the end of this week. So this Saturday, the 16th, is when we are leaving for our vacation. And at that point, I will not be, and I know some folks have already said, "Hey, have a good vacation, have a safe travels and all that." We thank you, but we will be still posting videos this week up until Friday. So Friday will be our last video, and until we get back from Texas. So, yeah, and then possibly even later or longer because my mom and grandma are actually coming down from Missouri after we get back. So basically that weekend that we're coming back, they're coming down. So even that extended, so past April 1st, is whenever we will come back to doing our daily vlog here at the Daily Scuttlebutt. But yeah, so obviously we're still getting projects done. This video is actually coming out today. It should be coming out here within the next 30 minutes. So if you guys have missed out on that, it's just doing some updates on some of the older projects that we've already worked on a little bit, the things that you've already seen, or hopefully you've already seen. And then some of the things that we've done over this last weekend, but didn't really record it. And then as of right now, Dad and I, and a little bit of Mom, have also been working on the trailer. That way it's ready to go whenever we're heading down south. So, because we're taking it with us. Actually going to pull it down with the Jeep. I believe Dad's going to be keeping it down there to utilize, and then he'll bring it back on the way. Because right now, he's still having a little bit of issues with wiring in his truck for the trailer. So as he goes down there, he's going to have he will get the truck and everything fixed, wired, whether it be just a wiring issue or whether it be a fuse issue, whatever. We don't know yet. But as we're taking the trailer south, it's going to be empty. And then whenever he comes back up, whenever he's done with his little work project down there, he's probably going to be bringing materials and some things back with him. So he'll make sure that his truck is good to go at that point. That's, I think, about it. We don't really got anything else going on and such. And yeah, I think that's about all we got. So I'm going to go get this thrown together with the few little clips I got. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the sign over on the Wellhouse. So it is now officially the Scuttlebutt, the name of that building, which, if you did not know, Scuttlebutt is a Navy term for the watering hole, right? That was the old wooden, kegs or casks where they kept, water or grog or anything. And it's also another name for rumor, because back in the days of old, right, that's where the sailors would gather to drink the water or drink grog, right? That's where they would gather on the ship to tell stories or to tell rumors or to tell, the sea shanties, all those different things, right? So it's Scuttlebutt is either the water bubbler, watering hole, right, or a rumor is what that could be. So that's why we put that as an option to name the well house. And thanks to the voting of our fans over on the main channel, that's what you guys chose, and that's what we named it. So definitely thanks again to Mom for doing that. And yeah, that's all I got. So last but not least, make sure you're getting out there and thanking a veteran at every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day. And we'll see y'all on the next one. Later, y'all.